Get goes everybody, because they will continue to play Syutyaku Gakuen or Obsessive Academy. Where were we? Here? We even shared a dorm. It was fate that we met, so I believe we could become best friends. Oops. Yeah. Ugh. Slowly Nagami's hands get stronger. Try my best. I was always by your side so that I could be your ideal best friend. It's not just you. I've treated you so that I could be everyone's best friend. Everyone who has been involved with me has called me their best friend. You thought so too, but... yeah. Ugh. I wonder why things aren't going well. I wonder why I can't convey my feelings to the person I want most to be my best friend. Nagam. This is bad. I'm losing consciousness. It's no good. Just joking. Cough, cough. The moment I was about to lose consciousness, Nagami loosened his grip on my hands. I quickly regained my breath. Is this what it feels like to be on the verge of death? You thought you were going to be killed? No way. I'll teach you plenty that I'm your best friend. You'll teach me? Yeah, on this bed. I'll take care of you and do anything. Don't worry, I'll feed you and clean the toilet here. I'll stay as close as possible so you won't get bored. Because I'm your best friend, I'll do any dirty or troublesome thing for you. How about that? I'm still your best friend, right? It's obvious now. I never thought it'd go this far. Oh, wait a second. Let me just put this away. Looks like we're recorded properly. Cool. Nagami's also developed obsession syndrome. His eye color is the same as Momoko's and Shion-senpai's. This will make it easier for me to proceed with my plan. Well, I can't do anything if this continues, so I guess it's time to reveal the story. Nagami, you're amazing. Eh? I said we weren't best friends, but you still went this far. I think your initiative is really amazing. Actually, you're lying about not thinking we're best friends. Lie? Yeah, I think of you as my precious best friend. But isn't that right? You were the first one to talk to me after I entered the school, and you always care about me. I can't help thinking you as my best friend. Sorry for lying. I just wanted to tease you. If you're my best friend, you'll forgive me, right? I said what I really thought about Nagami, just like I did with Momoko. Nagami listened to me in silence. He burst out laughing. He seems to understand. Nagami, now, can you take off these handcuffs? Yeah. Just when I thought I was getting tired of this position, suddenly something was stuffed in my mouth and I couldn't speak. Then he put something like a belt around the back of my head. I couldn't see very well, but I think he had something like a gag on him, and because of that I couldn't say a word. Seeing my condition, Nagami smiled even more. How do you even know that when we got blindfolded? Or did he put the gag on my mouth? I don't know. I suck it. You don't need to do something so embarrassing. You don't think of me as your best friend. You lied because you wanted me to take off the handcuffs quickly. Lie. No, I really do think so. I tried desperately. Fuck you, motorcycle. I tried desperately to make a sound, but no words came out. Don't worry, I'll teach you until you truly think of me as your best friend. For now, I'll ask you to stay like that until I come home from school. While I'm gone, think carefully about how important I am to you. Until I came home from school? Even if it's around 5 a.m. now, that means I'll be like this for another 12 hours. Jeez. That's bad. I don't mind being tied up and unable to leave here, but I have plans to meet Momoko after school today. If she finds out I take a day off and comes to my room, I don't know what she will do to Nagami, who is putting me through this. I need to get him released from his restraints somehow, but what should I do? I can't speak and I can't tell Nagami anything more. Words can't clear up the misunderstanding. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to sneak some food for you from the cafeteria. As he says this, Nagami heads towards the door of the room. This is bad. If Nagami leaves, I won't be able to do anything. What should I do? How can I tell Nagami how I feel? I rack my brain and come up with an idea. But what if it doesn't go as planned? No, now is not the time to be thinking about such things. I'll just have to give it a try. Thud. Huh? Nagami was about to put his hand on the door, turned to me. Thud, thud. That's because I lifted both of my legs, the only ones I could move. I started slamming them down on the bed with all my might. What are you doing? Maybe you're trying to make noise to get someone to come and help you. I don't think that's worth it. No, that's not it. Please understand what I'm trying to say. That's right. I should be able to get my left leg off the bed somehow. While slamming Nagami's right foot on the bed to stop him from getting out, I stretch out my left leg and try to get my left leg off the bed. That would be a problem if he struggles too much. Oh yeah. I could just tie both up his legs with the remaining handcuffs. Wait a minute. This is bad. It would be a problem if both my legs were tied up. Hurry, hurry, my left leg. I forcefully lower my left leg off the bed. The handcuffs dig in a little, but I don't have time to worry about it. I have to get it out somehow with my foot. Where did I put them? Nagami's still looking for the handcuffs. Now's the time. With my left foot, I somehow rummage under the bed. Alright. My fingertips barely touch the ground and I can't find them properly. Oh, there it is. Oh no, Nagami's approaching with handcuffs. Shit, they must be here. Rustling. I felt the paper brush against my thumb. If this wasn't Nagami's, it would be the end, but I have no choice to gamble. I put strength into my left foot. I kicked the piece of paper out from under the bed. It didn't fly as far as I thought it would, but I managed to land it right in front of Nagami, who was coming towards me. What is this? Nagami lifts up the piece of paper. How is it? Was it right? It was obvious just by looking at Nagami's expression. Nagami had been smiling the whole time, was now serious again, just like before he went to sleep. Why is this? Asuka, where did you? Tell me properly, please. Nagami approached me and roughly grabbed the clasp of my gag. Nagami approached me and roughly grabbed the clasp on my gag and removed it. God, I can finally talk. Just explain. Why is your past written on this paper, right? Well, that would be surprising. What Nagami has now is a document called Student Information. Each student's past is detailed on each page. I stole it from the staff room. I found it when I snuck in hiding from the staff and security guards because I wanted to know a little bit about everyone, about their illnesses to carry out my plan. I can't believe they looked into us in so much detail. It's surprising. My page was also full of stuff like my favorite food, people I was close to in middle school, places I stopped by on the way home from school. It was so packed with stuff that it was shocking. Obsession Academy. It's a scary place after all. Well, at least it really lives up to its name. Apparently, they were almost like stalkers to students before they enrolled, finding out everything about them. But I didn't do anything shady. It was just everyday stuff. Nagami didn't write anything too special either. It was just... According to this paper, you confessed to a male friend and got rejected, right? Nagami Yuki, he was bullied in elementary school. He opened up to his only good friend, a male student A. It's not even important to have a name, and they play together. But in 6th grade, he realized that it wasn't friendship but love. He confessed to A just before graduation. However, he was rejected and was shocked. After middle school, he became a very cheerful person, a stark contrast to his elementary school days, and became popular with everyone. This is likely related to the events above. However, he is very particular about the word best friend, and all of his friends are asked by him if they are best friends. There are many things I don't know, so this is just a guess. Are you using me as a replacement for that male friend? No. Grr. Nagami let out a loud yell, then jumped onto the bed with force and straddled me. I don't care about him anymore. It's not a replacement or anything like that. I'm doing this because I love you. I don't want to not get what I want anymore. Back then, my confession failed because he only saw me as a friend. If he'd seen me as a best friend, it would have worked. I didn't get it because I wasn't his best friend. That's why I've been working hard to become everyone's best friend. Someday when I meet the person I love again so that we can finally be together this time. But you're not a replacement. You are you and I really love you. Nagami was still crying tears with those pitch black eyes. I didn't want you to know my past. I'm sure you think it's disgusting. We can't be lovers or best friends anymore. Yeah. Ugh. And then he strangled me again. Yeah, damn it. If I can't have you, at least kill me with my own hands. I'll keep the current you as a memory for the rest of my life. It's a stronger force than before. I'm really going to die. Nagami. Bye-bye, Isuke. Enough. Using my last bit of strength, I forced out a loud voice. Nagami jumped and loosened his grip. Don't keep saying selfish things like that. I was wrong to say we weren't best friends, but it's really a lie. I think of Nagami as my best friend. I like you too. I really love you. But you're going to kill me and make it a memory? Don't be silly. I want to be with you from now on. Why would you do something like that? You're lying again. It's not a lie. Don't you understand? Why did I sneak into the staff room to get your information? Because I wanted to know more about you. The you I love. I don't care what you did or what you thought in the past. I just want to be with you now, from now on. Even after we graduate, I want to be together forever. But you still want to kill me? Are you okay with not being able to talk to me anymore? Nagami slowly lets go of my neck. At the same time, something cold falls on my face. He's been quite a crybaby today. No, absolutely not, Sob. I was lucky enough to meet my best friend and the person I love. Asuka, thank you. I'm so happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. Sniff, I'm glad I met you. I was going to say I'm happy too, but I didn't dare say it, because my plan has only just begun. What are you gonna do, man? This is so dumb. I'm really sleepy. After the commotion with Nagami, I could hardly sleep. On the other hand, the guy said I want to savor today's happiness, so I'm going to rest. I'm sure he's sleeping soundly in his room right now. Well, it was good for now. I know Nagami likes me too, and he didn't know that there were other people he liked. To be honest, it was a gamble whether Nagami's papers were on top of the papers under the bed. If the other papers had been on top, who knows what Nagami would have done. That's right, I kept information on not only Nagami but the other 3 girls as well. Right before I left my dorm room, I snuck them out so Nagami wouldn't find out. They're all turned into charcoal in the incinerator right now. What? Why would you do that? Wouldn't the guy who owns the papers be like, hey, aren't we missing some files over here? Why did you do that? Remembering what was written again when I read Momoko and Shion Senpai's, I was really surprised. Kirigaya Momoko, normally timid and quiet. Since elementary school, she has had a personality that makes her easily dependent on older people, and she falls deeply in love with older students and adults she likes. When she became a first-year junior high school student, she started dating a university student even 7 years older than her. Kirigaya Momoko loved him, but A only approached her for physical pleasure, so there was no love between them. When she entered the second year, she discovered A's affair. Jealous and mad, Momoko held him captive for 3 months. Holy shit. This is thought to be due to the onset of the abnormal delusion syndrome. As a result, A died of exhaustion due to stress and malnutrition. She didn't take care of him. Even though in Momoko's route, she was like, I'm gonna take care of you. But even that, you fail at that. You're not really dependable, aren't you? She later entered a psychiatric hospital and recovered to the point where she could live a normal life. But there is a high possibility that obsession syndrome will reoccur, so caution is required. Kurosawa Shion, the only daughter of the long-established Kurosawa Kogyo. She has been a perfectionist since she was a child and expects the same level of standards from people she likes. When she was in elementary school, her beloved younger brother died in an accident. Since then, she has shown a particular attachment to people younger than her, especially to those who are worse at studying and sports than her. When she became a junior high school student and student council president, she repeatedly subjected many juniors to corporal punishment-like acts, calling them guidance. When she was in her 3rd year of junior high school, she drove a first-year male student to suicide due to excessive stress caused by her actions, which she called guidance. This is thought to be due to the onset of the abnormal delusion syndrome. However, because Kurosawa Kogyo covered up the incident, it did not become a police matter. Momoko and Shion Senpai both developed obsession syndrome when they were in middle school and drove a student to his death. I can't believe they're living their school life with a straight face now. I don't know, but maybe their memories and consciousness of the murders are buried deep in their hearts, and they're like they never existed. If I had heard such a story, the old me would never have thought of getting close to them. But I don't think that now. Even if they killed someone, I still love them. If I do it well, it might be able to stop them. No, not only two, all of them from killing anyone. I'll get everyone I want by my side. It's no good if one person is missing. I can't get true happiness unless everyone is there. And I won't let them hurt anyone else, because I want to be with them forever. To do that, I have to do my best. Momoko, Shion Senpai, Nagami, and then... Hi, Saikun. When I arrived at the shoe locker, I heard a familiar voice from a little distance away. Apparently our shoe locker is outside of the school. I turned my head in that direction, and as I expected, it was Tachibana Aika coming towards me with a smile on her face. Good morning, Aika. The weather is nice today and it feels great. Huh? You have really dark circles under your eyes. Maybe you've been studying all night? Aika, you've been working hard lately. I have to try my best not to give up. Oh, why don't we study together after school sometimes, right? Let's do that. Even if I don't say anything, Aika starts talking about all sorts of things by herself. Tachibana Aika, a childhood friend from elementary school, who I thought I'd never see again. Aika always cares about me, she's kind, and just having her by my side makes me happy. Even if we graduate from here, the two of us will always be together. I won't let anyone take us away. I won't let anyone get in our way. So, for now, Aikun, hey. Aika's voice is gradually getting further away. I wonder what kind of expression she has now, being ignored by me. I'm curious, but I don't look back. Aika's definitely a girl who suffers from obsession syndrome. I was convinced when I saw Momoko, Shion, and Nagami, the three of them. The time at the Spring Cultural Festival, Aika showed me the exact same expression as the three of them. That expression is a characteristic of someone who suffers from obsession syndrome, I think. So there's no need for me to check with Aika who caused the syndrome in me. Now that I know that, I start the plan I decided on at the beginning. Aisuke. I'm sorry, Aika. I whispered so she wouldn't hear. It's going to be painful for Aika for a while, but it's all for the sake of making Aika fall in love with me more, so that we can be happy. Aisuke-kun. Huh? What's up, Nagami? You see, it's nothing. I just called you. During class in late November, Nagami whispered something like that and placed his right hand on my left. He had a dreamy and truly happy expression on his face. Hey, what's up? Nothing really. I just felt like putting my hand on yours. What are you doing after school today? Since you're here, why don't you two go to the entertainment building and play? There are games. Let's have fun until the very last minute. Of course, just the two of us. As soon as he found out that we were in love with each other, I think Nagami became a lot more proactive. I don't feel bad about it, but I'm not satisfied with this just yet. So I'm going to study today in the student council room with the president. I see. Yeah. For a moment he gripped my left hand, so tightly I felt like I was going to be crushed. Well, maybe I'll go sometimes too. I was also thinking about hearing how you study, senpai. Is that okay? Now I'm also doing student council work, so I can't do it together. Maybe another day. Yeah. Every time I replied, Nagami's grip got stronger. You say you love me, you still leave me out and spend time with another. I guess you lied about being my best friend after all. At the same time, he turned serious. His eyes widened as he looked at me and gradually darkened. Seriously, it's troublesome that he started to develop symptoms from something like this. Of course I'm not lying. I love Nagami. No, I love Yuki. My name. But if we spend too much time together, our relationship will be revealed, right? Let's just act normal and keep our mutual love a secret. I don't want everyone to find out and make fun of us. I don't care about that. What I hated, the person I love being made fun of. Slowly, Yuki's hand leaves mine. I see, so you're worried about me. Yuki smiled again, but looked a little lonely. I get it. I'll continue to live my life as usual. But we'll be alone when we get back to the dorm, right? It's okay, right? I nodded slightly, feeling like it can't be helped. To be honest, I'm happy too. Let's not show our feelings too much for now. There's something to look forward to after the plan is accomplished. Yeah. Shion-senpai had been staring at my notebook, raised her head and looked at me with a smile. You did a great job. You got a perfect score. You solved the questions quickly and you've changed a lot since before. Is that so? I'm happy, Shion-senpai. It's all your guidance, Shion-senpai. Before she could say anything, I said eagerly. Thanks to Shion-senpai's easy-to-understand explanations, it's become easier to keep up with classes compared to before. I sometimes make careless mistakes that are like being stabbed with a mechanical pencil, but my mock test scores are almost always over 90. After all, I guess because she and I were in love with each other, I feel like I want to try harder than before. You know that well, don't you? But you're the first junior I've ever had who's this good. You don't seem to need any more powerful guidance. Powerful guidance, I wondered what it was, but I didn't ask. Shion-senpai, I'll continue to study so that my grades will improve, so please don't abandon me. Abandon you? What are you talking about? There's no way I'd abandon Assistant Fukai, my favorite junior. I think you know this, but you're still a long way from me, so I'll take care of you to the end until you're worthy of me. Assistant Fukai, no, from now on, I think I'll call you Aisuke-kun. I hope Aisuke-kun will be happy too. I nodded with a smile. If a mature and talented person like Senpai would continue to guide me, of course I'd be happy. Well, how about we finish studying a little early today and have a nice chat? I want to know more about you, Aisuke-kun. Saying this, Shion-senpai tried to stand up. It's 5:30 p.m. There's not much time left until school closes. It'll be fun for the two of us to spend time talking, but... Sorry, I like that too, but I have to get going now. Senpai stops moving and looks at me. You have to go somewhere. You're cutting down time with me? Where are you going and who you're going with? It's not decided where, but Momoko said she wanted to meet and talk for a bit. Ouch. The The senior came over to me with force, picked up a mechanical pencil from the desk, and stabbed it into the back of my hand. She didn't pull it out, she pressed it hard. Isuke, why are you still with Kitagawa-san, I wonder? I told you before to get away from her. Why don't you listen to me? Yeah. Senpai, I'm so sorry. If you're going to apologize, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. I see. I guess I should go tell her instead of you. I'll give her a thorough education so she never gets close to Isuke again. This is bad. If it carries on like this, she'll really go to Momoko. I can't help it. A lie is a good way to fulfill a plan. It's for Senpai's sake. Huh? Shion-senpai stops pushing me and looks at me. Meeting Kitagawa-san is for my sake? I don't understand. Senpai is hated. Momoko, I think Senpai knows too, but that's impossible. Senpai is so wonderful, why can't she understand that? I want Momoko, everyone to know how charming Senpai is. That's why I'm telling Momoko. Kurosawa Shion is beautiful, perfect, the most wonderful Senpai in the world. How is it? Surely Shion-senpai won't be fooled. Ugh. She pulled the mechanical pencil out of my hand and put it back on the desk. Alright, it's for me. Beautiful, perfect, the best in the world. Yes, Shion-senpai is the senpai I love and admire. If it was the previous Shion-senpai, I might have said, you're trying to fool me with flattery again. But it's different now. When you put it into words like that, I'm so happy. I can't stand it. She has pitch black eyes and is smiling with the corners of her mouth twisted. For her, whose symptoms of obsession syndrome have progressed, my compliments just seem to give her pleasure. Meeting with Kitagawa-san is really unpleasant, but if you want to talk about my charms so much, I guess I have no choice. But I want you to be with me as much as possible, so I'll try not to meet her too often. Got it? Yeah. Shion-senpai placed her right hand on the back of her hand where the mechanical pencil had been stuck in it a moment ago. The way she handled it was gentle yet strong, as if she was saying that she would never let me go, even if it meant killing someone. The sky was completely dark and the only occasional streetlight lit us up. Momoko walked a little ahead of me, humming happily. A night walk with Senpai, it's fun. While all the students went to the entertainment building and returned to the dorms, Momoko and I were alone, just walking around the school grounds. Hey, is it okay to just take a walk like this? There are lots of things to do in the entertainment building. There are other students in the entertainment building. I want to be alone with Senpai. Senpai, is it boring just walking with me? Of course not. I'm having fun too. I'm happy. Momoko laughed lightly, then came back next to me. She took out my left hand that was in her pocket and made me hold her hand. Your hands are warm and big. Momoko had her fingers intertwined with mine, and we were swinging our arms back and forth happily. Her childish side was so, so cute. Yeah, okay. If we had met outside of this school, I can't but imagine that we would have gone on a date around town like this. Ouch. I felt pain and instinctively let go of her hand. Sorry, was my grip too strong? No, it's not that. I just hurt myself. What, your hand? Let me see. Huh. Before I could hide it, Momoko grabbed my left hand with both hands and checked the back of it. It looks like a bruise. There's a red spot. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just, if she noticed it, it would be troublesome, so I tried to avoid answering it somehow. Could it be her? Who is her? You were in the student council room just now, right? If so, there's only one person there. It's Kurosawa Shion. But Momoko has good intuition, and she immediately gave the name of the person she was referring to. Yeah, this wound is where Shion-senpai stabbed me with a mechanical pencil earlier. Maybe it was in the wrong place, but it's a little more swollen than usual. Shion-senpai is what? You mean she hurts me? She wouldn't do something like that. She doesn't mind doing that kind of thing. So it was true after all. She used violence on her juniors and forced them to obey. The wound was so small, it was a mechanical pencil, right? She stabbed you with a mechanical pencil. I can't forgive that. She injured Isuke-senpai. I'll never forgive her. The sweet, dreamy atmosphere from before suddenly changed. Momoko gritted her molars, widening her pitch-black eyes, and with an angry look on her face she spoke. I was shocked. I can't believe she not only knew his name, but also the cause of my injury. Even if I denied it, she wouldn't be convinced. And then she ran off, trying to go somewhere. Momoko, wait! I grabbed her right hand and managed to stop her. But Momoko's momentum was so strong that if I let my guard down even a little, I would be carried away. Let go, I can't hold back anymore. I should have killed her even 1 second sooner. I'm going to her right now. Momoko's anger turns into murderous intent. Man, this is so hilarious. The way it's written in this batshit insane way, it's fucking funny. If I let go now, Momoko will definitely fly to Shion Senpai's room and kill her. But even so, Shion Senpai and Momoko. Huh? I couldn't help but burst out laughing. Because even though they don't get along, they both get angry in the same way. I thought they were pretty similar. Maybe if they talked honestly, they could become friends. Maybe that day would come. What are you laughing at? Just let me go. That's right, I have to do something about Momoko now. Before I imagine my ideal future, I have to have my plan properly completed. There you go. If they're similar, maybe I can calm Momoko down in the same way. I'll give it a try. I pulled Momoko's arm as hard as I could, pulling her body towards me. Hold tight. I hug her gently. Momoko, listen to me. Please stop. Don't try to fool me like that. Before she'd calm down just by hugging her, but now she's still raging in my arms. Momoko. Let go. Let me go. While holding Momoko down, I gently stroked her back. Senpai, let me... Then gradually Momoko's violent strength calmed down. Have you calmed down? Why won't you let me go? I'll kill. There's no need to kill her, because if I kill her, I won't be able to tell Shion Senpai how cute Momoko is, and how much fun it is to be with her. What are you saying? Shion Senpai hates Momoko. I think you know that too. But I hate it. There are people in this world who hate Momoko. That's why I told her how good Momoko is, and how much fun it is to be with her. But she didn't understand and got mad at me. This wound is because I was being too persistent, and her tried to intimidate me with a mechanical pencil, and it just pierced me. So she didn't mean to use violence on me, okay? Do you understand? I spoke lies again, flowing smoothly into her ear. You don't have to do that. It's no use making that woman understand. Also, I don't want you to be injured again. But if the people who hate Momoko could understand how cute she is, wouldn't that be amazing? As long as they understand that Momoko is a great junior, I don't mind hurting a little. Because I love you so much. Momoko had calmed down completely, and her anger expression from before had gone. She was smiling happily again. Senpai, you really care about me that much. You're doing your best for me. It's so wonderful. If you say so, I have no choice, but if you get hurt even more, please tell me. Next time I'll kill her, okay? Yeah, I'll tell you when that happens. You must. I'd be sad if you were bullied to death by her. We're destined to be together forever and live happily ever after, like characters in a romance novel. Momoko and I laughed at each other and held each other tight for a while. Their reactions after being soothed are the same. If they just got along, everyone would be happy. Well, it's okay, Momoko and Shion Senpai need to get along eventually. For my plan. Because he's been following us this whole time, and Daisuke is probably aware of this. He knew this would happen. I couldn't. Oh, my neck. Well, that's all for homeroom. See you next week. Oh, yes, everyone have fun, but don't go too wild. After giving everyone his warning, the homeroom teacher yawned and went out into the hallway. Alright, it's Christmas. Suddenly a playful classmate yelled out, and the whole class was enveloped in a joyful atmosphere. I'm sure there were very few students who weren't smiling. Yes, today is Christmas Eve and tomorrow is Christmas. It's no wonder people are excited. Hey, everyone's having fun like kids. You're grinning too, aren't you? Of course. Yuki sitting next to me slowly focuses his gaze on me. Right. That's all he said. I bet he's imagining a fun Christmas. Just the two of us in the dorm eating fried chicken and cake. Leaning against each other and talking until the early hours of the night. I know that because I think it would be fun if I had a similar Christmas too. But it couldn't be this year. Bang. Daisuke, are you? Yuki must have had a very confused look on his face because I didn't reply and left the classroom expressionless. I walked quickly down the hallway. Today's the day to carry out the plan I've been preparing so far. I absolutely must make it a success. I couldn't. As I reached the shoe locker, someone called out to me from behind. Wait a minute, hey. Tachibana Aika was out of breath and chased after me. What is it? Is there something you need? So, Aika looks like she has trouble saying something. She opens her mouth slightly, shifts her gaze and fidgets. It's been a while since I've talked to Aika. Feels like we haven't had a normal conversation in almost a month. Well, it's because I've been avoiding Aika. I kinda understand what Aika wants to say, but she still seems hesitant to say it. I see. I was thinking of contacting everyone through a messaging app, but it might be more effective to tell Aika directly. I'm actually a little hesitant, but I can't help it. If you don't need anything, I'll go. I take my shoes out of the shoe locker, put them on, and head outside. Wait. As expected, Aika strained her voice to stop me. Well, today is Christmas Eve. Do you have any plans? If not, I'd like you to come with me. I'll make lots of food. You said the nikujaga was delicious, right? Also makes lots of other things that you like, so let's... Sorry, I have plans today. I can't be with you. And with that, I head out again. Wait. Then this time she grabbed my sleeve. Why? Why won't you stay with me? I know Aikun is having a good time talking with Nagami-kun, getting praised by the president, and hugging Momoko-chan. Why won't you talk to me? Won't you praise me? Won't you hug me? I promised you at the school festival. Why? I really don't want to lie, but if I say this, it'll be a big shock to Aika. I take a deep breath and open my mouth. Promise? What was that? I forgot about that long ago. You're lying, right, Aikun? I interrupted her and shook off Aika's hand. I'm going now. I'm planning to celebrate Christmas with Yuki, Momoko, and Shion at the chapel from 11 p.m. today. Christmas with them, it'll be fun. More than with you. See you, Aika. As soon as I started to walk, I heard a loud bang behind me. Aika must have collapsed to the ground, and she might have been crying. But I didn't look back. I shouldn't look back now, and besides, I was about to cry too, saying things I didn't really mean. Aika, I believe in you. I'm sure you'll develop obsession syndrome, and that you'll come to the chapel. I just prayed for that, for I could move forward to a happy future with Aika and everyone. Damn. In contrast to the entertainment building where everyone was likely having a party, the chapel was incredibly quiet late at night, and the only sound that could be heard was the ticking of the clock inside. The quiet space was broken when the student opened the door. Tachibana Aika. She opened her eyes, her pitch-black eyes wide, and slowly entered the chapel. The knife in her hand reflected the light. Everyone isn't here yet. It was 10:30 p.m. Aika seemed to have arrived quite early. Aikun, wait for me. I'll remind you of our promise now. I kill them who make Aikun go crazy, so kill Nagami-kun, Momoko-chan, all of them. Right now, Aika has no hesitation in killing people. She seems to kill anyone who comes her way. She was exuding a strong murderous intent. Oh fuck, goddamn it, I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Syutyaku Gakuen, our Obsessive Academy. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. How the fuck is he going to control all these murderous people, these crazy fucks? I'm really curious at how he's gonna handle all of this. Like, what is his plan anyway? Like, sure, he wants to get out of this academy with all of them alive and together, but why did he make them all obsessed and crazy and shit? Isn't that like a double whammy? Like, isn't that worse?